Hi guys, Kayla here and welcome to Kayla Been Watching, also known as KBW, and I actually had a little trouble finding out what YouTuber to watch for the next video, and so I asked you guys if you wanted me to either watch Daniel Cow drawings or Shgurr, and apparently Shgurr got more votes. So, yeah, today, here we are with Shgurr, and I don't even know if it's pronounced that way. We're just gonna call it Shgurr for now, because that looks like the best way to me. Yeah, so let's see what the most popular video is. And that is Retail featuring The Odd Ones Out. Apartment stories. And now I know what you're thinking. But Kayla, what about those? Yeah, I don't think we really have time for one. We're just looking at animated stories, guys. Okay, nothing else. Just animated stories. And then maybe if we have time, just maybe if we have time, we could watch sports featuring kid animations. But if we have time, So yeah, let's start with Retail featuring The Odd Ones Out. 3, 2, 1.
Working at the lunch lines was great, but it didn't pay squat. I needed some money for college, so I got a job working in retail. I worked at a place called Dollar Tree. Unlike the scam artists over at the 99-cent store, everything at Dollar Tree was in fact $1. There was Claudia, she was a sweetie. Monica, she was chill. The spawn of Satan Helen, she threatened to bash my head into the wall. And Mark, the general manager, this one time he made fun of...
I think I would go with Claudia. I like Claudia. Yeah, I would probably go with Claudia. She kind of seems like the most coolest. Yeah, you know what? I know so many Claudias. Like, my teacher's daughter's name is Claudia. In a book series I'm reading right now, there's a girl named Claudia. It's just like there are so many Claudias out there. Comment down below if your name's Claudia. Do hashtag Claudia from Kayla Been Watching. If your name's Claudia, do that in the comments.
how I owned a watch to check the time and not a phone. I was poor.
Well, shame's on him, because how are you supposed to bring a phone to work? Oh, and also you can say, oh, well, at least I can see what time it is. Yeah, that's right, people. That's right. That's right. The Rose Queen is Kayla Been Watching.
My job at Dollar Tree was simple enough. I was a cashier, and when I had no one in line, I would clean up the front of the store. Okay, yeah, so some work stories. I was working the night shift when this lady comes up 2 minutes before we have to close. I let her in, reluctantly. She walks in the store and kind of just stumbles around, talking to herself. I just wanted to go home at that point. Hurry up, lady. She barely makes it over to the counter and grabs some random candy out of the bins. Okay, your total is $3.
Hey, you've got some pretty eyes.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Oof, and that body. You've got something going on there.
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about that.
Thanks?
So where are you going after this, beautiful?
It's just like, lady, don't care about me. It's basically just like, if you're going to the movie theater to order stuff, and you're just like, so what do you do for a living? Like, family, career, your body health. It's like, no one cares. It's none of your business.
I'll take it from here. I've never been hit on by a girl before, much less a 60-year-old one. So I was pretty confused. Speaking of old people, old people would come in and ask for senior discounts? It's $1.
Don't you have to be 50 or 60 to get a senior discount? Wait, let me go this up. How old do you have to be to get a senior discount? Oh yeah, I was right. 60 or something. So were they 60? I don't know. Probably they were.
One of the worst jobs you had to do when working at Dollar Tree was filling up balloons. The Dollar Tree was always understaffed, so while the manager was usually unboxing merchandise, it would just be me up at the front alone. Blowing up balloons took quite a while, and if there were many people in line, you would have a potential mess on your hands. This one time I had a full line of people I was checking out. This guy comes up out of nowhere, not even in line, and says,
"Yeah, I'm gonna need 50 balloons right now."
50 balloons? Oh my. I don't think you would even have that much. I would be like, sir, sorry, but we don't have that much. Is there any possible number that you're like other than that?
I have to leave for a party in 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, I don't have all day.
There's no way I could get it done in 5 minutes. Do you not see the huge line I'm in right now? Is what I would have said. Instead, I just stood there like a spaz. Luckily, I had a nice manager on staff that day that took over balloon duty. Another thing about balloons was that we were always out of the smiley face balloon. Everyone always asked for it since it was an option, but for 3 months, we didn't have the shipment. I was slowly going insane each time someone asked for balloon 345. I was a pretty good cashier, if I do say so myself. You come to my line with 50-something normal items, and I would just go, boop, 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 boop. Done, here's your change. Boom. Then there were those people. They would come up to the line with 50 wine glasses. Why was it always wine glasses? They would usually show up when the line was completely empty, and once they arrived, everyone in the store, it's like they were on some kind of magnetic pull. Oh, she's checking out. I better check out with her. And usually the people in line would then complain that they had to wait. It's like, dude, where
That's literally the whole point of a line, unless you're like first. Like, the whole point of a line is just to like wait to do something. That's kind of like the whole point of a line.
Where were you when the line was empty? I would have to stand there, take 20 minutes wrapping all these wine glasses in a bunch of newspaper. Sometimes people would come back to the store with open boxes of food and complain that they didn't like it, so they wanted a refund. It's $1. I would see some of the same customers come in from time to time.
What's even the point of doing a refund if there's stores like Dollar Tree where it's just $1 for like each item? Like, what's even the point of doing a refund then? It's basically like every book in the library being like $2-3, and you ask to like renew it or something, and they say like it's still $3 or $2. It's like, what's even the point?
Such as this one homeless guy to buy t-shirts, and a few old ladies that always bought greeting cards. This one time I ran out of 1s, 5s, and 10s in my register because it was a very busy day, so I had to give $12 in change to a customer in quarters and nickels and dimes. I didn't want to call Helen. If someone called up Dollar Tree to ask if there was a specific item, I would usually tell them no, either because I was busy with a line or I was too lazy to check. Like, people, there's a website. Check it yourself. I don't have time. Okay, so one more story. A lady came in on a slow day and put like 200 items on the counter. As usual, people started stacking up behind her and started to get impatient. Okay, your total is $220.15. Cash or credit?
Credit, please.
I tried ringing up her card, but it says the card is denied.
Try this one.
I had to try like 5 different cards before she said...
Oh yeah, you know what? Just stare at there. I'm gonna transfer some money into my account. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
She ran out of the store, and I thought, well, okay, I guess I'll wait then.
5 minutes? That doesn't sound like the right time to like put more money in your credit card. That would probably take from like start to finish, I would guess like 12, 13 minutes? I don't know.
We put all the stuff she wanted to buy back in a cart, but she never came back The items she chose were random. They were basic living items, like plates.
Wait, she never came back? I think I'll just put them back on the shelves then. Cause I would, that's probably the only immaturest option you can do for that.
Cleaning supplies, food. I just hope that
Okay, that was pretty great, and oh wait, I didn't write it. 10 out of 10, and now we got apartment stories, and sadly, I'm guessing we don't have time for sports featuring day and animations. Yeah, sorry guys. Okay, well, now apartment stories. 3, 2, 1.
first video of 2018. Okay, maybe third, but first actual video people subscribed for. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know that I'm currently up at college to study animation in order to 1, make my animations way better, and 2, because YouTube won't last forever and I need a way in which I can potentially get a job once YouTube dies so I won't be homeless living on the streets.
Yeah, I think that's, oh my goodness, quite the verb to pause on. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a pretty good thing to do for an animation channel, because of course you want your animation to get better, and yeah, I think that's really a mature thing to do for an animation channel. Like, if I had an animation channel, I'd probably do that. But yeah, I know that animation can take just months and months, sometimes even years. So yeah, that's a really mature thing to do for it. Speaking of animation for taking lots of months, don't forget to check out Shgurr. Her channel will be in the description if you're enjoying the video like I am. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Shgurr too. So yeah.
Major studios hire from BYU from time to time, so who knows, maybe I'll be working in the industry in the future. I also need to actually learn how to use animation programs instead of opting to paint tool Sai, but who has the time for that? I'm a creature of habit. I'm not ashamed. I'll talk about animation school in a different video, but basically the 2 things I've learned this semester are 1. What? Stop drawing anime. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna look at that. Yeah.
Yep. That's kind of like the first rule of animation. Don't draw anime. And if you're like, but Kayla, I love anime, and I put like all my work into it. Yeah, people are gonna like that. No. People are not gonna like that, because like, you want your channel to be successful and stuff, but if you draw anime, it's most likely that's not gonna be good, and you don't want that to happen.
Just stop. And 2, all the lectures about how to do well in art and animation usually boil down to get good. To which I usually respond, and we're back with the news. Apartments. Since I'm out of state, I needed to find a new place to stay in. I'm pretty used to sharing rooms with other people. At one point in my life, I slept in the same room with 3 other sisters. As long as my roommates treat me nice, we're not gonna have a problem.
The only room I've had so far is, yeah, when I lived in a really small apartment, I shared a room with my older brother. But that's the only person that I've actually done that with.
However, last time I was up at BYU, I had some very toxic roommates. I saw on Facebook that they're still there this semester, and I don't want to live with them, so I had to find a new place. But some of the apartments have the strangest layouts I've ever seen. Here are some highlights of what I saw. The first place seemed good until I realized it had no parking. As a college student,
No parking? What's even the point of the apartment then? Oh my goodness.
need a place to park my car. So why is it that they have no parking? Because the apartments are on a huge grass lot. Their claim to fame was how rich and luxurious their grass was. What the heck are college students supposed to use that grass for? Pets? No, pets aren't allowed. Events? No, you aren't allowed to host any events there.
It is just getting worse and worse. Oh my goodness.
It was too expensive anyways. If you're gonna charge that much, at least have some form of parking. I was not willing to walk a mile just to park my car. The next apartment I almost got, but thank goodness I didn't. Right before I signed the contract, I noticed something a little strange in the images provided for the unit. The shower was inside your room, like across from your bed. In order to get outside of the shower, you had to walk on the carpet. It's like they thought, we could make a quick buck by turning this closet into a shower. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh
I'm sorry, do you not?
No, oh my goodness. Who made that? Oh my goodness, that is so bad. Like if like water stays on something for a really long time, then it can get starting mold. Like it can get starting icky. Like that's what happens to like water bottles, rugs, and what's that they step on? Rugs, exactly.
Understand how mold works? After a while, that wet spot on the carpet will start to stink, so I had to get out of that contract immediately. You thought closet shower was bad? Get a load of this. The next apartment had a legit portal to Narnia. The shower was in between the walls. Same as before, I was not going to be held responsible for a moldy carpet. Also, the fact that your roommate can watch you shower would probably make me never want to shower. What if she had friends over and I didn't know? Or what if you both wanted to take a shower at the same time? The problem with these apartments is that the shower was an afterthought. And if something like a shower is an afterthought, then what else in the apartment was scrambled together just to make a quick buck?
Everything, to be honest. Everything, kind of.
Last apartment I'm going to talk about is the most ridiculous of the bunch. This apartment looks all fancy and plush on the inside, but secretly it's a hole of torture. I can't tell you how many people want so badly to get out of their contracts from this place. The parking spaces are put so close together that if your car wheel is on anywhere on the line, your car will be towed. They hide all these little fees in the price once you get a contract, and when you check out of the...
Oh my, just this like slightest cinch. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Yep, I'm out of the contract. That's it. Say goodbye to the contract.
apartment, if there is any speck of dust or water on your counter, you'll get fined. No, it's not cleaned enough. But I scrubbed the sink for hours. Yeah, but did you see, that? What? The drop. Yeah. This is not clean. The apartment I ended up getting has been pretty great.
Oh my goodness, that's like the slightest, that's like the smallest drop of water I've ever seen in my life.
I have plenty of space for my equipment despite having to share a room. There are normal bathrooms, and my roommates are pretty chill. It does have its flaws though. On the first night, I was just trying to get into bed when all of a sudden...
Oh no, oh well, oh no.
I slammed my shin into a cinder block holding it up. That thing was super sharp. It literally took a chunk of flesh out of my leg. I took another look at my contract and found that apparently they will fine you $45 per cinder block if they find them in your room. Huh. Well, that's oddly specific. Now let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, frickin' 8! Apparently the girl before me didn't even have a bed frame when she got into the room, so she was the one that put them there. I asked the managers for a bed frame and they sent me one, but at this point, I'm too lazy to put it up.
Yeah, it's probably better that you just keep the bricks.
Besides, I don't want to have to move those cinder blocks. That requires effort. Next girl that rents the place, sorry, but now this is your problem. Hopefully they don't fine me for it, though. Everything was going good with the apartment until one night, towards the end of the semester, this happened. Hey! What's up? Do you hear that? Oh no. Aw, you've gotta be
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh gosh.
kidding me! Where's the leak even coming from? What do we do? We've got to make it stop. I don't know. Try one of the levers? Ah, now you see, it's slowing down.
Okay.
So my apartment kind of flooded, but luckily it wasn't our fault. The apartment above us had turned on their washing machine, and there was a problem with their pipes, so it started to flood. Somehow no one heard the massive wave of water filling up their floor. The pipe system for this building was made before there was a written code to follow. So when the plumbers came over, they had a hard time navigating where the leak was, but luckily it got taken care of. I only have
Yeah,
one.
good. It was taken care of. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that happened. You would probably not be able to tell the story. You would probably die from the flood.
Other problem with this apartment, and it has nothing to do with the place itself. I don't get much sleep at night, mainly because at 2 a.m. this is what I hear. Someone likes to freaking exercise at 2 a.m. in the morning. Of all the times you could do it, could you not do it at 2? I am a freaking light sleeper, and it's
Oh my, I'm a light sleeper too. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I agree with Sugar. Like, you could do it in the afternoon, you could do it in the morning, but you're like, nope, I'm gonna do it at night. You know what? Not even night, like 3 a.m. in the morning. It's like, oh.
really, at least that's what I thought until recently. It sounds more like a bed squeaking. I mean, talk about rude. I want to join the pillow fight too. So yeah, do you guys have any?
Okay, so you know what? From those, yeah, that's right. I subscribe to Shgurr, and you should too. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to subscribe to Shgurr, like I just said. Her channel will be in the description, and I will see you in the very next video. Goodbye.